Peace in paradise. Yo, this is El Gargain. We with you here today in El Gargain's Cookie World of Fashion. Yo, I got some heat for you today. Word, stop playing. I was just on with the Aki, International P. I'm not sure what happened, but we abruptly got knocked down and they put us downstairs. Now I had to come back upstairs. I had to take another flight and get back upstairs to the holies of holies. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, though, I got some heat rocks for you right now. Not only do I got some heat rocks, but my heat rocks are like the flames of heaven. Word. That's how it's coming across tonight, like the flames of heaven. Hey, yo, Bougie Blazer, _ Blazer. If you can hear me, tune in. I got some stuff I want to talk to you about. I want to share with you. And I think all the Bobs like to hear it too. And all the righteous community like to hear it too. All the Ummah. Now I mean, love to hear what we got to share tonight. Now I mean, because what we got tonight is, look at that. Let me see. That's right. Okay, cool. I'm going to see if she's going to come up and share the spotlight with me. I'm not sure. Oh, that's Luki Brazi. Yo, peace, Lord. Peace, Lord. I don't know if you want to share the spotlight and just listen, tune in, but I'm going to invite you anyway. Know what I mean? See if you want to, know what I mean? Know what I mean? But anyway, yo, tonight is going to be litty because these heat rocks is of some fashion, exquisite pieces. And I'm talking about we got pieces. Word, it ain't let you come up. All right. But anyway, we got some pieces that stem from the inspiration I got from like '08, and a lot of inspiration came from my spiritual affiliation with Exoding cards. You know what I mean? And that inspiration is what inspired certain stylistic patterns of clothing that I don. Like my first book was published in '06, right? And it was called The Warriors Clan. So from that, I was inspired to make some clothes. Like for instance, let me give you some signs, right? In O 13, O 12, O 14, O 15, even up to 2023, there was a show on HBO that had everybody in their seats, riveting and on fire. Yo, I say, Saquon, peace, Saquon, peace to the Lord. You know what I mean? So they had some riveting serial series that was tearing up the way the airwaves at that time. And this show was called, when you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Game of Thrones. Whoa. In Game of Thrones, they had what you would call families with iconic anthropomorphic imageries of animals as their sigils, their sigils. Their sigils means holy symbol. Like this is our holy symbol. You know what I mean? So like one of the sigils was a dragon. Another sigil was the reindeer. Another sigil was the wolf. You feel me? So these different sigils was at war with each other. But the key thing to it is that what we did was we took the sigil of the wolf and we made it wolf mane or fox mane, because fox is related to a wolf as well as a coyote, because those are different levels of fabrics. The wolf fabric is not as popular as the coyote fabric, but the coyote fabric is not as expensive and luxurious as the fox fabric. So I took the fox fabric, particularly the fox tail, and wrapped it around my outfit, and I called it what you would call fox mane holy garments. So that today is what we're gonna give up to you today, because it's winter out here in Rough Buff. Now I mean, shout out, to Griselda Records, West Side. Shout out Benny. I see y'all was in New York in the X with the Star Nation. Shout out to Star Nation. You know what I mean? Yo, Star. You know what I mean? They true always. You know what I mean? So right now. Oh, shout out to Dynamic Imagination. Shout out to Saquon. Shout out to who else came with though? Shout out to Chef Gyro and shout out to Luca Brasi. Yeah, I tried to get you up, but it didn't let you in, man. All right, cool. Next another time. I got you. But anyway, so the Fox was that what happens is in like one of the key elements to the movie Game of Thrones was that they would use their holy sigil as also pets or domesticated pets, particularly the Dragon Clan and the Wolf Clan. That's ill all day long. So with that, I want to introduce you first. Before we go to it showing you the Fox Main Holy Garment, I want to show you because I got the P has said, International P has said the captain's hat. Now I mean, but I sit in the general seat. I want to show you that jacket first. But you saw me with it on before in his show. But I want to show it to you first. But before I show that to you, I wanted to show you my hat, the crown. Now I mean? Now I mean? So boom, this is one of our Ruskies, now I mean? And you see the fur on the side, the mink on the side. Now I mean? So and the way I got the material from is I bought the material from Kaufman Furs of NYC on 34th between 8th and 7th. I always go there and get my materials, yo. They be blessing the brother. They blessing Al Gargani with the materials. They got the fine materials. You know what I mean? And I do the designing and they do the blessing with me. See? That's crocodile on the Rusky. You know what I mean? You know how much crocodiles is going for. You know what I mean? That's crocodile. Boom. And you see the mink on the sides. So when it's flat down, you see all the leather, smooth calfskin leather. But when you fold it up, or boom, you see the fur. Bang, see? Let me put it right so you can see it. See, boom. And you tie it up. I had it on the other day too, so people can see, man. So what I did was, I reimagined a Rusky hat and made it look lit. You know what I mean? Made it look lit and exclusive. So this is one of the pieces that I put together as well. Because that's what I was doing before I began into doing the street fashion. I was making street fashion out of high luxury materials such as minks, chinchillas, gators, python, archer skin. You know what I mean? That's why sometimes y'all may see me in my archer skin Versace sneakers. I mean, rare breed. I mean, put this back. You know what I mean? But now let me show you. Let me show you. You got to have the captain hat, but you got to have the captain jacket too. You know what I mean? Bang. You know what I mean? You see, see the logo. You see the double. You see the EL double G. You know what I mean? Like one of my compadres or my comrades in Mark 8 used to say, and then his name was Six, but we used to call him Gorgeous Gangster. And that's what I was Six, know what I mean? Shout out to Six and CB. Nah, I mean, whatever. But I know y'all from Mod 8, so we gonna keep it there. 1991. Nah, I mean, we was in Mod 8 together. You know what I mean? Check that out. See the holy flower, and then you see the thorns, which is the roses. I mean, which represent the sword. Then you see the skulls. Know what I mean? Boom, and then you see the spikes, another roses again. Know what I mean? Hey, yo, Saquon, you see P just went up. Know what I mean? And then on this side, you see, know what I mean? Boom, this is official. Bang, then you see the royal cookie. See, this is El Gargain's cookie world of fashion. Know what I mean? So you got the crown on, the general's hat. You got to have the general's jacket. Know what I mean? And that's our spikes right there. Know what I mean? And you see on the lapel, our ranking. You know what I mean? This is our ranking, the gold 18 karat dip. This is gold 18 karat plated gold nugget. And this piece right here was designed by me, but who the manufacturer of it was Lulu's on 38th between 6th and 5th. He's the one that manufactured it for me and did the cladding of the gold on it. And his name is Roz. He's very popular with doing the bees for I'm gonna show you some of the bees too for Gucci, the Medusas for Versace, the Hermes, the chariots and the horses for Hermes, as well as and other Ralph Lauren as well logos, or rather embroidery, metal embroideries. So that's our general jacket. I mean, And now next, I'm gonna show you something that's lit. Y'all saw it in the Source magazine article when we used that the extravaganza. I mean, Aki's birthday party, which is French Montana. Shout to Aki. Salam alaikum, Aki. We love you, man, for your praise of the Lord, and thank Allah, man, that you able to mention mention. Now I mean, Allah in all your verses and keep us going, Aki, because we need that. Now, I mean, this is one of the ill jackets we put together, and if you notice, this is what we got from Roz too. You see the bees. These are the Gucci bees. Now I mean, Roz made that himself. You know what I mean? Gold plated, and then you see the turtle representing. Now I mean, the Agaja, which also is a dragon, but represents the mountain, which is the supporting system of heaven as well. You know what I mean? Then on this side, you don't got the crescent and emeralds. You know what I mean? Boom, and some more bees. And you know we got the cookie in the back. This is what El Garagain's what cookie world of fashion. You know how that go. You know how that rock. You know what I mean? You know, boom, this is it lit. This is our one of our denims. You know what I mean? Let me show you a next one. Next piece. You know what I mean? Boom. The next piece, you know what I mean? Voila. Now you only see that part. Bing! Look at that. The warrior class. See, we warriors. Told you, warrior clan, warriors. They go to Holy Rose. Know what I mean? Represent, you know what that representing. Roshan Crucian, the warriors, the rose, resurrection, the spikes, thorns around, know what I mean, the Messiah head, know what I mean, in the force, in the seven, you see the four skulls. Know what I mean, we're gonna talk about that one day. Know what I mean, but it also represents Golgotha. Know what I mean, the Mount of Skulls, which represent a temple. That's why it's four. One on each side. I mean, one on each side, but multiply it. Woo, and it make it 18 on each side. Woo, very, very sacred inspiration behind it. And look at that. This is what you call the El Gargain Big Badge of Honor. You see that? See how lit that look? That the fit is crazy. Look at that. Look at that. The fit is crazy. You see that big badge? Let me come a little closer so my brothers and sisters can share with me with the extravagant luxury of when you're wearing El Gargain. Look at this denim right here. You see that? The two P's. Now I mean, peace of paradise. Now I mean, polo posse. But look at the two warriors. One has a turban on and one has a crown on with the spears down, face down, and two spears face up. Look at that. The badge of your ranking, EL-double-G. Then over here, you see the two cannons. We got our cannons ready on. We aimed and ready, locked and loaded. El Gargain. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what that is. You know what this is. This is lit. This is lit. Our denim jacket. We got the pants to go with it too. So that we go through the pants another day. You know what I mean? But this one going to excite you. This one, now I mean, this one I'm about to show you. Let me let you see something real quick. I'm sorry. I gotta show that. I gotta show up the feast. Now I mean, this one is when one day I came to the city and I was with P, and I said, "Yo, P, called me over to the Puma store on I think it's on Madison or Fifth Ave, right? And look what I copped. This is the Dapper Dan Pumas, bro. See that? Dapper Dan Pumas. Look at that. He did the same thing I did with the golden nugget. You feel me? Tell me that's not lit, yo. Tell me that's not lit. Tell me this is not lit, man. Lit. That's the Dapper Dan Pumas, yo. You ain't gonna be able to stun on Dapper, you know what I mean? But because of that man and his niche that he carved out for us, this is where I get the idea to do this from. Shout out to Dapper Dan Harlem. Now, I mean, he gave me inspiration, and he was the muse behind why I did this Garagain special like that. Check it out. Check it out. I've been waiting to show y'all this. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. You know what I mean? Check it out. You see the drip. You see the drip. You see the drip. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, let me button it up so you can see it even more clearer. Cause sometimes y'all be seeing what y'all be seeing with scales on your eyes. I don't want you to have no scales on your eyes. I want you to see. I mean, see with clarity. You understand? See with clarity, with pristine vision. You know what I mean? Pristine vision. This is our jean suit right here. You know what I mean? Big cookie jean suit. Look at that. Check it out. Check it out. Now you see it more clear. Now you see it more clear. Now you see what goes with the hat. Whoa. You see what goes with the hat? This is what I'm talking about. You see our ranking right here. You see our ranking right here. The EL-double-G, gold plated. You know what I mean? And then you know where we at. This is what? This is El Garagain's Cookie World of Fashion. No doubt. We show and prove, beloved. We got some holy information for you too. Just give me some second. Give me a second. But you see this? Know what I mean? And I told you where I got this Louis from. My wife just didn't like what I did though, but I got it from her bag. You know what I mean? I promised her a new one. I'm gonna get her a new one. I will fulfill my promise. But yeah, this is the jean jacket, the Louis jean jacket inspired by Dapper Dan. Check it out, yo. Check it out. Check it out. You know what I mean? So that's our gene. That's our gene. We went through our genes. You know what I mean? But before we go to the next level, I just want to share something with y'all, man. Check it out. Check it out. You see this? Look at that. Look at that. You see that? In pearls, the pearls. Look at that. You see right there? That's them double C's. See, that's them double C's. You know what I mean? You ain't getting this nowhere. I couldn't flam on you for real, for real. We flamming on you right now. We flamming on you right now. See that? Look at that. Look at that. We flamming on you right now. See the two C's? We see flamming on you right now. You know what I mean? So we couldn't use the cross, right? But we there, bro. We can use both, bro. The rugged that rugged cross sitting away from the crescent. You know what I mean? That's the actual fact board. You know what I mean? Ooh. You know, let me let you see the sun real quick. Let you relax on the fresh grass plains of this wide earth that waits the wide awake man and seeing the blue sky. You see that? Which base its reflection upon what? Whoa. So we ocean deep over here. We ocean 14 over here. You know what I mean? But yeah, what I want to hit you with is something this, man. Yo, this been going on for the last 78 hours, 72 hours. This Nicki Minaj drama, yo. And I promised some people that I would talk about this topic on El Garagain Cookie Roller Fashion. Yo, this topic is very sensitive to me and to my brothers and sisters. And I think we shouldn't take this light. Let me get to it. I'm getting to it right now. You know what I mean? But what I want to share with you was some of the nuances of this battle from a different aspect, from a holistic aspect. You know what I mean? Because when you look at things holistic, that means you bring it all together. So I just showed you about the holy name. I just showed you about the sigil of the dragon, the sigil of the wolf, which we deduced to the fox. And I mean, I didn't even show you that piece yet, but I'm gonna bring that warrior piece to you in a minute after I showcase this information I want to share with you. Yo, Megan, man, think about what's going on. The team, think about what's going on. Because people out here see what's going on. There are people out here that's holistic. There are people out here that use their third eye, that use their medulla oblongata in a different direction, but they use it not as bestial, but use it to get extra energy from the beast mode to be able to initiate their pituitary gland, thus the pineal gland, and secrete that correct, you know what I mean, what you call melatonin, that magical formula to give our holistic system an opportunity to see without this physical eye, but to see what's going on. And what I'm about to show you is lit because you know what? Like when we look at this right here, what we see right here, yo, this is the actual cover of the cover art of that single that they missiled or torpedoed at Nicki Minaj. Know what I mean? Yo, that's deep right there. Those symbols. That is not no. This is serious. I'm about to show you the seriousness of what we're looking at right here. We're looking at a white snake, mouth to mouth resuscitation with the sister Megan, who seems to be apparently naked under the word HISS. I can understand I should have just put HIS, his, targeting the male species. But we're gonna talk about this for a minute. Let me show you something real quick. With that, right? Let me show you something. We're going to talk about the snake for a minute. The Honorable Minister Farrakhan, man, all praise is due to Allah, man. I got to give that praise and thanks for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad for delivering us those teachings that he received from Mr. W.D. Fard, who's in Al Gargain, to us, he's what you call one of our legacy mentors. So, yo, we have legacy mentors. Let me tell you what he said. He said, why does Muhammad and any Muslim murder the devil? What is the duty of each Muslim in regards to four devils? He said, what reward does a Muslim receive by presenting the four devils at one time? Answer. Now the answer was by the Honorable Muhammad. He said, because he is 100 100% wicked and will not keep and obey the laws of Islam. His ways and actions are like a snake of the grafted type. We know and understand that there are albino snakes, but most of them are actually yellow. But here we have what you would call a snake of the grafted type. So whatever the message your team was sending, we peep it, But we know how to handle snakes. What they said? Cut the grass. And this is what Mr. Muhammad was talking about, cutting the grass. You know what I mean? But check it out. That word was spelled Hiss. According to a book that was given to us in 1881 by John Newborough, this book is called the Cosmic Bible. This book was an attempt in 2022 and 2023 to debunk this book as foolery by the Garfield campaign on YouTube and Sinetta campaign on YouTube. They both failed at their recourse because by them debunking it, they debunked themselves. Because this is the first time they didn't bring this book up into their show until 2022. So this book has been around for over 100 years, and this is the first time you're just bringing this book to your platform after all those champions. You got Mayweather up there, you got the son of the Nuwapians up there, but y'all never talked about this book until 2022, 2023. This is incredible. It's outlandish. The Cosmic Church has been out patrolling this. But the Cosmic Church has been trolling the community since 2000. Year 2000. I was with one of the brothers. Peace to the Lord, Daquan. I was with that brother when he was bringing that to my attention. And at that time, I was on a holy spiral in my life. And International P was with me at that time. Brother Matrix was with me at that time. And I want to bring something to you. It emphasizes. It says in chapter Safa. You heard me? In chapter Safa, spelled Saphah. Safa. In that chapter, go to verse 22. It says, hiss. Hiss. This is coming from the Owaspi Bible. Now check it out with me, brother and sister. This book was the Poets and Poets. This book was debunked by a so-called conscious house, awakened house. It was debunked by the House of Consciousness. How? It was debunked by Garfield, debunked by of these so-called scientists. How? Let me say it, and this is today what they bring to us. Hiss. You bring it against Sister Megan. You bring it against Drake. You bring it against Rihanna. Hiss. Remind you, Rihanna did decide to have a conjugal relationship and a lawful relationship with the original black man from Harlem, H-Row. Shout out to H-Row. You know what I mean? Can't wait to see my brother Jabril at Savior's Day, February 25th. Be there, yo. Be at Savior's Day. You got to hear it. On top of that, brothers and sisters, Drake, we all know Drake family background. He always shouting it out, that Bob Mitzvah. He always shouting out Lahim. Know what I mean? Whole boy shouting out Lahim because of his Judaic background. And we know Nikki, we done heard her spit those bars. She's a real Barbie for real. She done spit those bars saying, Assalamu alaikum, no oink oink. So we know she ain't with the satanic rituals. We ain't gonna put that past her. You ain't gonna put that on her. Now, I mean, she been on that MMA world, Chung Lee. What are you talking about? She's been here too, fighting the evil. You see what I'm saying? She done see her fighting the evil, using her powers. But check it out, though. In verse 22 of chapter Safa, in page 611, it says, hiss means serpent's word. He maketh noise like the wind. Who can distinguish between the voice of Elohim, which is the Elo, which is what? The Elohim, which is the Elohim, and the hiss that kills. Wow. From the two evil corners above, the hiss descendeth. His food is of the earth that tempteth the earth. Is hiss. The hiss that calleth have made as an emblem of the hiss that teacheth lust. What? That wet, fat, what? Whoa, let me repeat that. That wet, fat, what? Gushy? Okay. It says, the hiss that calleth that have I made as an emblem of the hiss that teacheth lust. It says, the sign of treachery, of poison unseen, a danger that man cannot heal. First, I made poison air. From that, I made poisonous weeds. And from them, I made hiss to crawl on his belly. Commanded I him, the lowest made I him. He biteth himself and dieth therefrom. And what do we see here? What do we see here? Him biting himself and thus die herefrom. Nah, we got it. We got these meteorites, like the Quran said. We got these meteorites when the jinn try to pass a certain zone. We got the meteorites flying at you. Seriously, but check this out though. This is one last part. I want you to check it out. I want you to peep game with this, yo. And take your time. Listen to what I'm about to show y'all. Check this out. Hold on one second, y'all. This is going to be amazing right here. I want you to peep game and listen to this. Okay.
Hi, Megan. I'm Katie. It's nice to meet you, Katie. Do you want to hang out?
Wow. You heard that? Let me repeat that again.
Megan. Hi, Megan. I'm Katie. It's nice to meet you, Katie. Do you want to hang out?
Wow. Isn't that sound familiar when sister the two sisters was hanging out, and then from there they had a falling out. And this is a AI robot made, an evil AI robot made a couple of years ago. That movie came out, was a hit on the gram. I mean, hit on in the scenario, hit on Netflix, hit. You know what I mean? So with that, you know what I mean? I want to show you we gotta protect ourselves when we wearing our garments, when we wearing our clothes, when we make. This is all to the independent fashion designers. This Dapper Dan was right. He said, "Yo, we gotta study those symbols, and when we don our clothes, our apparel, they have to be holy garments to protect us from the hiss. Huh? To protect us from the he that lusteth, to cause death and destruction, to cause treachery, and to keep us in darkness. Now, I mean, we got to protect ourselves. So with that, let me present to you one of our holy garment pieces. Now, I mean, I'm going to take my time and give it to you. Now, I mean, this is an ill piece right here. Now, this is one of the pieces right here. Look at that. See that piece? Look at that. I got to step back so you can see the whole jacket. This is our winter special. You know what I mean? See the fox mane? Look at that. How luxuriously it flows down. This jacket was made before this era of all the girls talking about, you know what I mean, the macage with the fur around it. This is before that era. You know what I mean? I was getting this made. You know, thanks to Kaufman Furs for the luxurious furs. You know what I mean? See the satin on the bottom? Lacing me. Look at the color. Look at the fine 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 color, fine quality. This is one of my holy man garments. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at that. My design, El Gargain. This is El Gargain. What? Cookie roller fashion. This is one of our coats. Let me show you another one. Now this one is even crazier. Look at this one. This is gonna blow your minds. Look at this one. Voila. Know what I mean? Look at that. Look at my pet. See what I'm saying? It even got the eyes in it. Look at that. Look how
Look how, look at this, luxurious. This is luxury right here. Look at that. Look how plush this is. Look how plush this is. Look how plush that is. See? This is El Garagain. Holy, this is Fox Mane, holy garment. Know what I mean? What is this? This is the show. What? El Garagain's cookie roller fashion. Am I not showing? Are we not entertained? Let me stop. I'm gonna go too crazy. Oh, let me put this back on so I can talk to y'all with the mic on. Know what I mean? Cause I don't want to be screaming and the people upstairs think I'm crazy.
Yo, that's all right. Yeah, y'all hear me? All right, cool. I'm back. Are y'all not entertained? This is for all the warrior clan brothers and sisters. This is for the warriors. Look at that. Voila. Look at that. Look how I made this to be more extra illustrious and lavish. You see, I made it come down because in Russia, this is how they be wearing their jackets. So I said, let me mimic that flow and have it here in America. See? And just bring it all the way around. Voila. And see, this is the whole fox head. This is the whole fox body. The whole fox body. Know what I mean? And I get my furs from, like I was telling you earlier, I get my furs from Kaufman NYC. Not Mark Kaufman, but Kaufman NYCs. You wanted the plug? Hit me. Got chinchillas, you got rabbit, you got coyote, Sherlins, what have you. But this is where I make my own pieces. Know what I mean? Check it out. Now check this piece out. Oh, this piece is truly a holy garment. Peep it. Peep game. Peep game. Peep game. Peep game. You see the ranking right there, the gold nugget. You see that? Look at that. Get that. Look at that. Whoa! Look at that. And this is not no cheap iron on. This is beaded. Look, you can't even buy this. So don't just cut it out. You can't find it. This is beads. This is brass beads. Look at the royal lion, the royal regal lion to protect and serve us in Allah's name. Assad. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. With the crown, the majestic crown. Look at that. This is beaded. This is beaded embroidery made by hand. Look at the eyes, piercing emerald eyes, protecting our souls from the wickedness of the serpent. You see Osiris, when Osiris you see the Osiris ritual? When you read the Osiris story, the story of Osiris, it says that in the earlier days of the sun god Ra, it said Ra had sent down the cats to who? Fight off a pep. Oh, and kill men, but also to fight a pep. And if you look at the tarot cards, you see in the wand deck, you see the cat fighting off the serpent, and you know that actually comes from somewhere. One day we get into that into more depth. But in Arabic, this image is the same in what you would call in Arabic. This comes from what you would call al buruj. Al buruj means what? The zodiac. Interesting, right? The zodiac. Wow. So what did the guy do? What we're talking about here? Protection. Because Leo represents the lion represents the protector of the jungle. Because he don't live in the jungle, brothers and sisters. He lives on the outreach of the jungle. He actually lives in a safari. He protects the jungle. This is why he's the king of the jungle, because he lives outside the jungle and protects the perimeters of it. He protects the perimeters of man's heart and nature. This is why you have him as a sphinx. His body, you get come from a man's head. As a man think of, so is he. So if you have a man's head on a lion body, and the body is the what? The ferocious aspect, the medulla oblongata. You see, so when you look at the body, it makes you think about the early stages of the bastula, which is the lion. Why so lion? Also because in Arabic, the word for heaven is simha or shaheen, shama. Shama is the same word for Leo in the ancient Arabic language of Sanskrit. Oh, yes, Sanskrit was the ancient Arabic, brothers and sisters. You didn't know that, but you know now. Know what I mean? And this is where leader for Leo. This is why it means the heavens above. Know what I mean? But check out the fox. Look how puffy we have it. Oh, look how illustrious it is. And then you see the holy black rose of armor on the right arm with the roses, with the holy rose and the crystal skulls, like in the movie, like in the movie of Indiana Jones, the crystal skulls. It's four crystal skulls. You know what those skulls represent. Four times three is what? Ah, you got me there. You know what that is. And we got seven what? Spikes. Representing who? The seven what? The seven worlds the Quran said, or the seven Elohim, or Shabbat Hasim, which is in the Holy Quran. Check it out. We lit with the metaphors all day and the spirituality all day. But this is what you call a holy garment to protect you when you walk the earth. See, when you walk in the earth with us, with El Gargain, your soul is protected. Your thoughts from lust is protected because we bind you in holiness. I told you there's going to be a holistic aspect, right? I'm not playing. We here seriously. Pete, know what I mean? Hope you enjoyed thoroughly this episode of El Gargain Cookie Roller Fashion. But with that, my brothers and sisters, I'm glad y'all attended. I'm glad y'all rode this path with me. But we must end, and I'll see y'all next Monday. Same time. Hold up, you know what I mean? But I'm not sure because, International P, he might have me, what I mean, a little longer on his show than usual next Monday. But it should be between 9 and 9:30. I should be back on. But if not, I'll be back on immediately. But tune in, man. Between 9:30 and 10, Monday and Tuesday, I'm here. And also tune and give you upkeep. Yesterday, I had showed you guys the Ms. Low Cookie Monster hoodie. Like I said to you, man, a couple people hit me up, made their orders, but they didn't do it through my DM. They went to the website. So you ain't seen none of my VIPs. Now, I mean, if you see my VIPs, my vendor independent promoters, if you see them, they'll give you that promo code. Now, I mean, so if you want to be our VIP, hit me up. Now, I mean, but before you could be our VIP, you gotta make a purchase or something, man. And all y'all hip hoppers and artists, man. I know y'all be hitting my DM asking me for stuff. Yo, I don't mind blessing y'all, but I got a lot of artists that buys the stuff. That's what I want you to say. Every time you see us post, don't think those artists are not buying those hoodies. They are buying those hoodies. This is what you don't understand. You're thinking it's free. No, they are paying cash. They be giving me their debit card, their credit card. They're making those purchases online. I mean, they're not even going to my DM. They're going to the website, putting that money in. They're not asking no discount, and they're paying. They're like, nah, God, we want to pay. Because if you don't eat, how can we get the luxurious stuff that you got? See, if I give it to you for free, but I pay for it. I gotta pay for it no matter what. I gotta pay my designer. I gotta pay my manufacturer. I gotta pay for shipping. So I'm being taxed. So if you want it for free, man, that's a lot on me. But I'm not gonna bear them. I'm not gonna burden you with my qualms and my complaints. I'm just letting you know, yo, if I'm giving you a discount, telling you, yo, you can get it for $75, just DM me while I'm on the show. You DM me, I'll bless you. Know what I mean? But at least let you know I'm independent, bro. All these things, this one badge alone costs $135. This embroidery by itself, not on gross. I'm talking about individually. This costs $135. These spikes cost me $10. This rose, I had to put this on myself. Take hours to put this on myself. You can't just throw it on. It's not an iron-on, brothers and sisters. These are not iron-ons. These things have to be sewed on. So I have to take my time, buy it, order it, and put it on myself. You get it? This fox costs $425. I'm giving you the raw information. I'm not out here trying to get over on you. You understand where I'm coming from? When we learn and we study, we are really studying, brothers and sisters. We are out here trying to help you and share with you what our information gives us to feed you. You get where I'm coming from? So you support us. That's because you're supporting a craftsman from the community. Because we deserve your support. This is how it was in the ancient times. You get me? So when I speak of certain things, I'm not speaking from a part of, I didn't Google. There we go. I didn't Google. Look at that. I didn't Google. This is the Common Bible right here. I didn't Google this. I got it right here, brothers and sisters. So understand where I'm coming from. I'm not here just to beat you up and make you feel embarrassed. Brothers and sisters, yes, I really have my ex under the Nation of Islam. I was literally registered under the Nation of Islam. I am registered. I have my ex. So we're not talking, and I don't only have my ex, but I can show you. Oh yeah, I have my letter signed, signed by the lieutenant and the lieutenant and captain, or rather the captain, the lieutenant and the private soldier who I did my recital under. I have all this information. So this is not like some brothers is just brothers busy going off. No, brothers, my lessons come from the supreme wisdom of the teaching of the house of the Nation of Islam. I'm a registered Muslim. So with that, I close and I pray peace and paradise upon you all. And our sisters, Megan, Doja, Nikki, Lotto, enlightenment, seek it. Don't sacrifice in the behalf of lust and treachery for darkness, but seek the light, love, and honor in the Most High. You know what I mean? So peace and paradise to you all. This is El Gargain, Cookie Roll of Fashion. Next Tuesday, I see y'all.